Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. I'm recording this right after the previous video. Hold on, I need to turn off the fan. Oh my god. I'm very agitated. And, anyways, I am recording this right after the Cobblemon video that I had to redo. Okay, so I mentioned that with the Cobblemon mod pack, I had to find the old version. With this one, I did not look for the old version because I didn't really think about it. But I do know that it has been updated because of the fact that we now have Find Together in it, which I don't think was there before. And so in turn, I don't know what might have changed. But nor do I care. So, I have cleared out this area a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm thinking of putting the smeltery here, in here. I said that before that I plan to do so. And so, I expanded out. I wanted to push it out more, but unfortunately, I've reached the edge of the mountain in this area. Unless I start digging downwards to make more room. Which I kind of am, sort of. But I'm taking a break from that. So we're gonna try and gather up as much stuff as we can to start the tinkerer stuff. So let's start off with finding where I put the clay. Here's the clay. Okay. So let's look up how to make the stuff. At tinker. We gotta make, first things first, we've got to make the tiny parts of the smeltery. The very basic sheared melter for a smeltery. So we gotta make this, and we gotta make its cooker thing. Yeah, these two. So we need enough bricks to make this whole entire thing. So we need 4, 9, 9 plus 8 is, hold on, that's 9, 5, 4, 9, yeah, 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. Alright, so we need 17 pieces to make the very first thing. So, let's get started, shall we? We're also gonna need more to build it. Okay, whatever. Okay, so to do this, we're going to need sand and gravel. Sand and gravel. Alright, so we could either do it this way, like this, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so that's... Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold. But you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake I would take her down in history. You will remember me for centuries. You will remember me for centuries. What about my teenage years? Why do we always sing this song every single time that I do a video for this series? Every single dang time. I don't know. I just do. I want to get more hats. Hold on. What's the button again? I want a new hat. How do I breathe the... Why is his hat on his butt? I'm killing the one with the mask on his butt. Move, top hat one. I want the one with the butt mask. Go. I run away with my mask now. Where's the hat? Hello. we go. Yeah. It is still so very dark in here. Oh my gosh. I need a more well-lit area to look at the hat. I need a more well-lit corner to look at the hat. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, right. So, let's finish cooking. Alright. Off screen I added dyes. Because now that we have the dye plant growing. It's not growing anymore. Now we have the dye plant growing. I can get all sorts of different colorful dyes. Look at these. Ah. I want to pull them all up as best as I can. In case I need them for anything. Wow, this is a lot of gravel. On, clicky click, clicky click. There we go. Anyways, yeah. So we want to make Foundry this episode, and then here, I guess. Because the Foundry is the lifeblood of Emperor's Block. How the heck did I end up with the wrong amount? How does this keep happening? How do I keep ending up one stack short? I don't even have enough. Freaking thing doing weird things. I don't know how that keeps happening. Set up with the gravel. Okay, do we have enough gravel in here yet? Yes, it's full. Now we need to make it. Guys, so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let's see. So, okay, good. Now we need glass. Then, let's grab about. How much glass is needed for this? The seared tank, we need 5. Okay. That's not that bad. Okay, do that. We get the melty thing made, and then we make the smelter controller as soon as possible, which requires another steered heater. Interesting. Yeah, that's the one part. Oh wait, actually that shouldn't be 2 parts. Wait, hold on. Then that means we're gonna need a bit more than what I was thinking. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make an entire thingy. It'll be faster that way. I am a grab. Okay, right. So then do like this, and like that, then like that, then like that. Now that's here for now. Unless in circles and turn to the vertical, you will remember me. Wait, hold on. There's a problem here. Because we need 7 to be able to make the thingy. We're gonna only have 6. I need a bit more gravel. Okay. This sucks, but whatever. We'll fix it later. Whatever. Alright, so we just need a little bit more. It's not that big a deal. There we go. Okay, and then... Okay. And then there, we go on to making everything else. We can do this. Because we need the foundry. The proper foundry to make the alloys. and also to get even more bang for our buck of the or whatever stuff. So yeah, there we go. Okay, set that right there. We need this. Excuse me while I just look for. Oh, all my charcoal's in here. Okay, and then we just need to get how much copper is needed? 4 ingots. Okay, 4 ingots. That's not that bad. That's not difficult. The only issue is the fact that I need it to be specifically in a specific way. I don't know what the extra little bits left over. So let's just get all of these. Fine. And then I just stopped and stared at my dog who was smacking her head. So I was just like, "What are you doing?" Anyways, so new computer, new setup. The audio might be louder. I'm not quite sure because I'm still trying to figure out what the audio is supposed to be. What is this? What is this? Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on with my recording thing. Apparently I pressed some sort of button that's pulling up a drawing thing. Whatever. Okay, whatever. How much of this do we have? 4 ingots exactly. Okay, perfect. Wrong thing. Alright, and so then we grab this. Grab it. There we go. Put it in there. Do it like that. Yes. 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 Wahaha. Now we have the smelter controller. Okay, now all we need is just bricks. More bricks, I mean. Can we make the bricks in the thing? She's done. Would that be possible inside of the smelter? I feel like you can't do alloy with it. You might be able to do it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we have the smelter controller. And we just need to get the power tank and the lava. I think it's this one. Yeah, so we need 8 seared brick and 1 piece of glass. Okay. 8 seared brick. Okay. 8 seared brick and 1 piece of glass. And also for this to work, we're also gonna need the thingy to be a little bit bigger. So by a little bit bigger, I mean we're gonna need at least a couple of walls. We're gonna need more clay, that's for sure. And more gravel. Dang, seriously, again? Whatever. Alright, let's go grab another thing of gravel. Grab this thing. I said 1. Okay, and then we're gonna need clay. But I removed my stupid dripper thing. Where did I put the stupid dripper thing? Dripper, where are you? Why am I so blind? I know what it looks like. Why can I never see it when I look for it? Where the heck did I put it? Oh, that's why I was sent in. I was in. Moving on. Okay, so then need some dirt. Not some dirt. Dirt? Which is it to make clay? Might be sand. It's dirt. Okay, I don't know why it's dirt, but it is. Okay, cool. Then how much dirt do we have in this one? We have 6. That should be plenty enough to do what we need. This. Is that rabbit wearing a rabbit mask? Is that rabbit wearing a rabbit mask? Is that a llama mask? Hold on. What are you wearing? Come back here. Where'd he go? There he is. It's a llama mask. It's a llama mask with glasses. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want your mask. There's that unibrow. What is that? I want your mask. Come back here. Back here. Hold still. Oops. Gray llama mask. I guess. Oh, that's cool. Rabbit. What do I do with this? Anyways. Anyways, so, I want to see the new hat. Why is this? This isn't a gray llama. This is a white llama with a mask. Okay, whatever. Okay, right, so let's make a little bit more of this stuff. Okay, right, so then this should make. Right, so we're gonna need at least one brick for each wall. So if we're gonna start off with a small one, then we need one for the floor, two for the wall, and we're gonna put the tank behind it. So then this should be enough. This should be enough. Yeah. Okay. And then, right, we need to cook a piece of glass. Forgot about that stuff. Let's see glass anywhere. I don't think we do. We don't, do we? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just smelt this bad boy. Smell the trapdoor. Will that be enough? I hope it's enough. Come on. Okay. Oh wait, we're also gonna need a vent thingy. So we're actually gonna need a little bit more anyways. How do I make the... It needs copper, doesn't it? Let me check. Let me check. I think I forgot about that part. Yeah, it needs copper. Okay. I'll make some copper then, I guess. They say. Just do what I tell you to. Okay, so it's definitely got some bugs in it because of stupid thing. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Just need enough to make this thingy. And then we can go back to making... That's a lot of lava. Alright, we got our copper. Got our copper. Alright, so then... Go. Okay, we need at least one of those. And now we don't have enough to make the thing yet. Okay, Alright, then we're gonna... Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's... just set this down over here for temporary. What? That should hopefully be enough. It's fine. Let's go set up the thing as best as we can for now with what we have. Alright, so for now what we're gonna do is like this. that, that. Move this block. We're gonna actually move it down later once we have enough blocks to be able to do stuff. Why is it? Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna set it up a bit better later, but for now we're working with what we've got. And what we've got is unfortunately not a great amount of resources. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's move this into there too, just for convenience sake. There. We might be able to get things done a little bit with both. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Okay, and then why? Weird. Okay, anyways. Let's set this one right here and we'll worry about it later. Bro, stop. Anyways. Alright, so once we get this set up, we can throw cobblestone into it to then get more straight brick. So we can then expand the foundry to be bigger. But for now, we're working with a small setup so that we don't have to rearrange it later. And I plan to actually put it into the ground where the floor of it is in the ground, but for now, is the fact I want it to be the foundry block 2 blocks up from the ground. That means that I have to set it up this way for now. Because my plan is to set up hoppers underneath it, so I don't have to hand empty the stuff. Because you can semi-automate the thing, by like putting a hopper that drops stuff into the smeltery, and then set up a hopper underneath this thing so it immediately goes into the hopper and into a chest, and so on and so forth. Where all you have to do is just empty the chest every so often and put more ore or whatever into the depositing chest, the input chest, and then make sure that you keep the lava running in the thing. Which, I wonder if I can use the pipes to do that. If I could set up the jar to make the lava and pipe directly into the thing, that might work. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see. That's for sure. I just need a bit more clay. Oh, yes. Alright. Yay, now let's go get the thing. Alright, and then do this. Get these. Wrong thing. Not the dirt, it's the sand. Maybe a little less of that. A little bit less of that. There we go. Okay, great. Just need 3 to be able to do that. I know what I'm doing. I know my plans. I know what I'm saying. I just don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Yeah. So once we get the foundry set up, we can actually start upgrading my tools, which we'll work on eventually. And then all we have to work on is more of the quests. Okay, so we could... Why did I have to stop again on this? Right. And why was I stopping on this one? Right, I need the silky for that. Where's the silky silk? How do I make the silky silk? Silky silk stuff. Where is it? Hello? Where are you, silky thingy? I am blind, apparently, because I cannot seem to figure out too many else. Here we go. Silky cloth. Right. That's why we're doing all this. I need rose gold, and the only way to get rose gold is through smelting. So I need copper and gold to make rose gold. And then we can get the silky cloth, which then we can put onto a pickaxe, not this one. Maybe this one. I'm not quite sure. So that we can then. What did I need for ice? Right. Yes. Right. I am so confused already. We barely even started. This is great. Love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. So we put this one. Boop, boop, right there. And now it functions. Okay, cool. So now we need to immediately start work on making certain stuff. And I think the first thing that we should do is get the seared bricks. I know, we already have seared bricks. What I mean is that I want to get the... I need a little bit more gravel again. What I mean by that is that I want to make the thing so that we can make seared bricks. And so to be able to do that, we need a little bit more clay once again. Yes, that's right. Again. Okay. Let's just add more water to this. And we're just gonna have to wait again. I forgot about that part. So, because of the fact that if we use the foundry as it is now, we're only gonna get the seared stone. And while technically speaking, I'm pretty sure that we can turn the seared stone into the bricks, I feel like it's a bit more of an annoying process to do so. You know, because, I mean, I guess it would be the same either way, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be the same either way. But it's still important that we get the bricks anyways, so that we can make the ingots for the rose gold. So we just need a little bit more clay to be able to do that. Just a tiny bit more. Not that big of a deal. Oh look, wow, that really finished quickly this time. Okay, cool. Excuse me while I just do that. Yes. Plus I want to be able to have multiple vents so I can drain more at the same time. But for now, we're just gonna make enough to do this thing. Because we just need a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bitty bit. You know what I mean. Because then we can make... stuff here. Do I have any bricks that I'm willing to sacrifice? I have cast iron ingot. It's not that hard to get cast iron ingot. You just gotta cook the ingot again. And Am I willing to sacrifice one of my gold? No, I'm not willing to sacrifice one of my gold. Can I use this stuff? I can. Yeah. I mean... Wrong one. There we go. I almost made a massive mistake there. Anyways. Alright, so then... Yeah, anyways, so then let's just sacrifice one of the ingots. It'll be fine. We can get more. They're not too difficult to get. So then, let's remove this. We're actually going to use this one first. Then we need to put gold in there. See, and that's another reason why I want to get the second whatever thingy, so that I can do both ingots and blocks, or like whatever and blocks. But alas, are you lava? Let me go get a bucket. But alas, there's only so much that we can do. Alright, let's see. Do I only have a milk bucket? No, I have other buckets, of course. Okay. throw this back into here for now. And this, I don't think we're gonna need it for now. Just for a little while. Just for a little while. So much freaking lava. Oh my gosh. Putting that tank there was a great idea. I am gonna need lava quite often, I feel like, for this to function, you know? And so in turn, this is our best bet. Along with that, I should probably make as many different cast shapes as possible. You know? There we go. Okay, now that we've got that, now we just need, how much copper do we need to make the thing? Again. Alloying with gold. It's 1 gold, 3 copper. Okay, so we just throw 2 of these into here. Right, my thing's not big enough for that, is it? It's big enough to hold 8. How is this big enough to hold 8 ingots, and yet this can hold an entire block? What? I have so many questions about the logistics of this whole entire setup. Because it makes no sense that this can hold only 8, and that can hold freaking 9. That tiny little thing can hold 1 more than that, and it takes up and this tank is like half the size of that thing's whole entire space. That makes no sense. What the heck? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. I just want to get the silky cloth and then we'll end the episode. There it is. Give. Okay, what all do we need to make silky cloth? String. That's easy enough, I feel like. Maybe. Mayhap. Perchance. Do I have any string already? I do. Epic. Okay. So we only need the silky cloth for a short time. So I think what we're gonna put it on is where is it? The Manilium pickaxe. Because the Manilium pickaxe is stronger than my stone one, but at the same time, I have no way of fixing it currently if it gets broken. And so, if we put it on the Manilium pickaxe, we're not going to be using it that much anyways until we can even fix it, so it does not matter. Virtual parts planner. How do we get this to work on the thing? Ah, we need 5 of them. Okay, so we need a little bit more of the thing. That makes sense. Okay. So wait, what? Which also means we need the anvil. Okay. So we could either literally just do it this way, which is easier, or do it that way. But what could I make it out of? I say sarcastically as I look at my foundry filled with copper, and also soon to be silky cloth. Okay, so we just need enough to be able to make 5, so we need like about 4 more. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we need 5 silky cloth. I did say that I would end the episode as soon as I got silky cloth, and we did get one. So we're gonna end it here, and I will continue this juncture next week, which means I'm not gonna be doing anything until then. Bye-bye. No off-screen progress this time because I'm lazy and I just don't want to, and I want to do the silky cloth stuff on screen. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.